Hey you! Today I'm going to make some tassels from the supplies that I just recently received from Darn Good Yarn. I also did a little unboxing video of it. That was my most recent unboxing, was yarn. I know it wasn't beads, but it's still jewelry related. So I thought I could get away with it. So, for the first tassel, I'm thinking of using this recycled silk yarn, Luxe Adventure in Sunflower. I have some tassel caps here. Let's get this out of the bag so you can see it. I don't think I'll use this brass or this antique gold. I don't know if this antique gold, all that, I mean, it just blends in too much. I don't know, there's not enough contrast. And then I have more pieces. I just got to get organized, and I know I keep saying that, and I do a little organizing here and there, and then I do a little deconstruction here and there, and I end up just not doing what I need to be doing. I don't know if you have that same experience, if you find yourself not doing what you should be doing. That happens to me quite a bit. Okay, so this is made in India, and the MSRP is $15.99, but I think I only paid like $2 for this because it was on sale. I think with the pandemic, so many places are putting so much of their product on sale. It's kind of crazy what you can get these days. Okay. Now I just gotta find the end. So I may fast forward for me trying to find the end piece. Oh, let's get there. Okay. Oh, where is it? Okay, I can't find the end, so I'm just going to start I'm just gonna pull a piece out and work from there. Since I'm not knitting and I don't need to have this in a continuous line, I can cut it because I'm making tassels. So if you are a knitter or a crochet person or a fiber artist and you just screamed at me, I'm sorry. I'm not a fiber artist, and yeah, I'm just gonna cut into it. I'm just gonna get going because I could be here all day looking for the end of this yarn because it's so crazy. This yarn is like wild. Like, look at that, how it's all twisted with these sharp edges. It's hard to tell where what is. Okay, so oh man, I wish I could pull my camera out further. I'm just gonna take a regular box that was shipped to me. I'm gonna take this part, I'm gonna cut it out, and then I'm going to have that little piece there. Okay, so you can do this with your hand, You can do this with a piece of cardboard. If you have arthritis, this may be harder to do with your hand. So, and that's something I've noticed with my hands. My wrists have been, there's a cat underneath me meowing. I don't know if you heard that meowing. I have to pet the cat. I can't do the bead video anymore. I must pet the cat because cats trump beads. Oh, okay, she's taken off. Okay, so yeah, I've been noticing like I've had like a little bit of pain in my wrists lately, and it's making me a little nervous. Okay, so we're gonna use this piece of cardboard, and what we're gonna do to make this first tassel is we're gonna have the yarn go a little past the edge of the cardboard, and then we're gonna wrap. And you can tell it starts to shrink up on you if you don't get like a good enough tail on it. Okay, that might be good enough. I'm gonna cut the tail a little long. Move this out of the way. Oh my gosh, everybody, life has been crazy. Like, oh my gosh, like life has been so crazy. My boss quit on April 1st, like April Fool's Day. That was also the same time that was the same day I was getting my first vaccination shot for COVID, and she didn't tell me anything. And the next day I had a reaction to the shot. I had like really bad hot flashes and sweats. It was like I was like a radiator, and you know, I missed that next day, which was supposed to be her last day, which was April 2nd, and I had no idea until I came in that Monday, and all of a sudden I didn't have a boss anymore. It was weird. It was so weird. Yeah, that's been my life. Okay, so I have some, let's see, what does it look like with silver? I think I like it with silver. I don't know. The gold isn't bad. I mean, if you want to go for like a yellow necklace, but the silver, I think you get more of a pop with the silver. This just blends in too much. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Would you like the silver tassel cap, or do you like this brassy antique gold tassel cap? I'm gonna go with the silver, and I hope I have it. Yeah, I think I got enough stuff in there. Okay, so I'm gonna use some 20 gauge parawire. I am going to cut myself. Oh, I don't need to do that much. Why am I doing so much wire? I need to figure out what tassel I'm making first. Okay. So I'm going to take this wire and I'm going to push it under here. And loop it up. I want to keep one tail a little longer than the other. And so now I'm going to slide this off the cardboard. All right. So I'm slowly pinching this together. Okay, got it nice and pinched tight. All right, how do I want to do this? It's been a little while since I've done this. Let's take the short tail and wrap it tightly around the longer tail at least a couple times. Sorry, that hit the camera. And you will snug that up. And we'll clip the tail off of that. And then thread on the cap. All right, I'm going to use my baling pliers. Okay, which way do I want to go? I want it to go, first I need to turn that down. Oh man. Okay. And then we're going to wrap it in a messy kind of wrap. Trim off the tail and make sure you're holding on to that metal piece so it doesn't pop off and poke you in the eye. And if you can't hold on to that metal piece because you have arthritis or something, definitely wear some reading glasses or some safety glasses. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to trim this part to make it pop open. Oh man, I'm making a huge mess. Oh my goodness, look at all this yarn. Alright, so we need, I'm gonna try some different scissors. So I'm gonna cut these so they're kind of even. Okay, let me get this stuff out of the way. Oh my goodness. Okay, there is our first tassel with the Sari silk yarn from Darn Good Yarn. Recycled silk yarn, Luxe Adventure Sunflower, and that's what I have here. Oh man, it's really shedding. it's probably a good idea to mess with this yarn a little bit before you wear it, so you can pull off all this like shaggy stuff. Okay. So the second tassel I'm going to use multicolored Sari silk ribbon at the Bahamas, I can't remember. So I'm going to cut this off. Sorry, hit the camera. Okay, I gotta loosen this up in my lap because it's really big. All right, let's use some of this fuchsia. This fuchsia is beautiful. Again, I'm not gonna look for the end because I'm not a knitter or a crochet fiber artist. I'm just making a simple tassel from some scrap fabric. So I'll cut that off. And I believe it was Donna. Donna, thank you for commenting on my video about Darn Good Yarn. Huh. I think I found an end over here. That's kind of cool if I did find an end, because it's also in a color that I really like. Donna, I asked to see how I did tassels with Sari silk, because hers, as she said, I think she said they were jacked up. And I laughed. I was like, oh my goodness, I haven't heard jacked up in a long time. That's so funny. It's been through a lot. You can see it's really wrinkled when you get Sari silk in this fashion. When you get silk that's not like fairy silk, that is really beautiful silk that is oh shoot, I'm gonna do this in my lap. But yeah, when you're not working with fairy silk, which is like a really consistent looking piece of fiber, this can throw you. You can be like, what's going on with my tassel? Because it's got so many wrinkles going on. Okay. So I got some beautiful, look at these colors. Are they not spectacular? This is darn good yarn. I'm not just saying darn good yarn to be cute. That's the name of the company. And this, I mean, these are just like jewels. The colors are amazing. And I've got fiber all over me. Okay, let's see. Let's see where this... Okay, I want to cut it. I'm cutting where the pieces of the recycled silk are stitched together because they're clumpy at those points and I don't want them messing up the tassel. Oh my goodness. So maybe for this one, I will use, what do you think? This brassy cap with this. Does that look okay? I think that looks good. That has like a nice contrast. Okay, I like that. I'm going with it. So I'm gonna take my pieces and I got 4 pieces here. I got 4 different colors. And I'm gonna match up the ends. I'm gonna shake them out in my lap. Pull off the extra strands of stuff that are sticking to me. Okay, so I'm gonna use, like, I could use my hand if I didn't have a piece of cardboard and I could wrap it around my hand. But I'm using a piece of cardboard because I know not everybody has the same agility with their hands. So I'm gonna wrap Okay, sorry about that. Keep hitting the camera. Okay, so I've got my pieces wrapped around the cardboard. I'm gonna get some more parawire and 20 gauge vintage bronze. I'm cutting off, let's see, it's a 9-inch piece and my cardboard is like 3.5, just under 3.5 by 3. All right, so I'm gonna wind this wire underneath. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the yarn that I did at the beginning of the video. So I'm pinching it together. I'm working it tightly in there and I'm making a tight bend. And so, okay, this piece here is too short, so I'm going to bring it down and let it hang out that way. Okay. All right. Gonna turn these down over the ribbon and then gonna get in the middle and torque it up again, so it's a tight okay. gonna wrap this around the taller wire a couple times. And then I'm gonna trim the tail. All right, now I'm gonna weave that tail through that tassel topper. I'm gonna turn that 90 degrees. Gonna use the small side of my baling pliers to make a loop. And now I'm going to make a messy wrap. Okay. And trim the tail off of that. All right, and now this is when we want to cut open. So make sure it's a little tight in there. Yeah, it's nice and tight. So let's start cutting these. I'm pulling up straight. Oh man, that's a really beautiful piece of orange silk. It's so beautiful. Okay. So we have all kinds of links here. Lengths. I can't say that. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna use my hand to push them all forward and do some trimming. All right. Okay. So this is kind of, oh my goodness, I got such a mess on my table. Fiber is messy, but it's fun. That should be the slogan for this current video. So far, these are the two tassels. I've made. So I need to trim that. Okay, so here are the two tassels I made today. This tassel is really poofy. I've learned what I can do to cut down on that poofiness. I'm gonna pull some strings out of there. Is to take a glass of cold water and dip your sari silk in the water. Oh man, I'm making a mess of my desk. I really made a mess of my desk. Alright, so you can see there's some color transfer in the water. There's a little bit of pink. Okay, well, I've made a total mess of my desk. Okay. So I'm going to squeeze out the excess water. And so the best thing to do with it is make sure everything is hanging down the way you want it. This is also a good time to look at the links of your Sari silk and see if you need to trim anything. So here I can see I could trim this a little bit to get it all the same length. It's kind of like if you think of it like when you're getting a haircut and you get your hair wet. Yeah, I just thought of something. When you get your hair wet, you know, it pulls it all down to the same length and kind of makes everything behave the same. So what this does is this is hopefully this will dry out and it'll be more uniform. It won't be all poofy and hanging out. So hopefully tomorrow morning I can remember to video this. Hopefully it's dry tomorrow morning and I can get this done, and then I can pop this video in, and Donna, hopefully I can help with this video. I don't know. Let me know, Donna. I really want to be a friend and let you know what I know. I definitely don't know everything, so there's a lot more that can be done. But anyways, so there's 2 tassels and my desk is a mess. I apologize. I got a little crazy with it. Hopefully tomorrow I'm going to add more to this video after this tassel dries, and hopefully I can show you that it becomes more uniform. As with adding the water, how you can see it's brought it down and it's not all bulked out and poofy from being wrapped up. Oh, these colors are beautiful. I love Darn Good Yarn. They have a great mission. They help women in India and Nepal, I believe. They recycle fabrics from saris and other garments and fabric materials to make their yarns and fiber work materials. Oh, it is so cool. It's like you get really good quality products and you get them for a great price and you help people in the world, and I love it. So anyways, let me know if you have any tips or tricks for doing tassels that maybe we should add to this tassel making video. Like, subscribe below, give me a comment. Let me know what materials you make your tassels from. Do you do them from chain? Do you do them from beads? I've done them all. And I was thinking of doing it, but then like just doing 2 fiber tassels took a long time, and I ran out of video time on my camera because that weird European law about camcorders and videoing, and it's weird. If you look it up, it's just like, it's crazy. It's like, what? How do we not know about this? Anyways, I love you all. Thank you. Thank you for, well, thank you for hanging in here with me. If you watch this video to the end, again, I always say it, you're like a trooper, you're wonderful, I love you. You know, even if you watch 5 minutes, I love you. But you won't hear it because you didn't make it to the end of the video. Dun dun dun! Anyways, these are my tassels. Hopefully I can remember to record these in the morning. I keep saying that because I wake up in the morning and I forget everything. I am going to go because it's late. Oh my goodness. Love you so much. Big hugs. Big loves. Much love to you. Have a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, morning, what have you, wherever you're at in this world. I love you. Goodbye. Okay, it's like 4 a.m. Just getting, before work. Anyways, these are the tassels. The tassel is dry, and I think you can maybe see that. But now it's not as poofy and crazy. It's a little more organized and together. So that's what I do to get my sari silk to behave, is to put it in cold water, lay it out on something like a paper towel overnight and let it dry. So that's all you gotta do. So these are the tassels. I hope you enjoyed my video. I am so sleepy. Oh my goodness, it's I'm just so tired. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're watching. And Donna, I hope this helped. And if it didn't, let me know, because maybe I can try more tricks. And anyways, like, subscribe, comment, all the jazz, all that stuff. all down there below. Join the party. I have a Facebook group. I'll put the link in the description. To post some silly things, post some educational things about beads, just all kinds of stuff. Anyways, love you guys. I'm gonna keep trying to do this. Look at the hearts. Heart over the tassels. Okay, gotta go. Bye-bye.